Hi. As you probably know, there's an election coming in Britain soon, and for those of us who've been living abroad quite a while, it's quite important because there was until recently a 15-year rule, whereas if you were out of the country for 15 years, you weren't eligible for voting in things like elections or referendums. So they rescinded this rule recently. Rescinded the right word? Okay, they scrapped this rule recently. And so obviously a lot of us were applying for proxy and postal votes. Those of us who were stupid enough to vote for postal votes, to apply for postal votes, quite a lot of us are still waiting for it. I understand this is happening in Britain, but you know, my voting papers are around a fortnight late now. So unless I get a Harry Potter owl, I ain't gonna be voting. So I thought the only thing I can do to vent my spleen is to write a little protest song. And as Glasgow Council are where I'm registered, that being the last place I was living when I was registered to vote, then I thought I would write it in a regional style. Oh, by yon ballot box, in yon voting booth, as they sit there in yon polling station, it sticks in my throat that I'm unable to vote, 'cause of bad postal administration. Oh, you take the proxy and I'll take the postal, and you'll be voting for me. For me and my ballot will never see the box, and I'll never get to vote out a Tory. As I no longer bide on Scotland's fair shore, 'cause I moved far away across the ocean, I had to shed some tears when after 15 years I was no more allowed to the voting. Oh, you'll take the proxy and I'll take the postal, and you'll be voting for me. For me and my ballot will never see the box, and I'll ne'er get to vote out a Tory. Then there came some news which relieved my voting blues, that the 15-year rule they were scrapping. With my vote restored to me, I could make some history, but somewhere in an office they were napping. For when I applied online, Glasgow Council said it's fine, and my postal vote they would be sending. But it's now a fortnight late, I'll hae nae hand in Rishi's fate, and no Tories to the dole queue be sending. Oh, you'll take the proxy and I'll take the postal, and you'll be voting for me. For me and my ballot will never see the box, and I'll ne'er get to vote out a Tory. Have a nice election day, guys, whatever your choices are.